Tomé muchas fotos del escenario, paisaje, paisaje. Rodríguez está muy ansioso porque tiene que terminar
Terminar.
el informe esta noche. I updated the browser on my computer. Actualicé mi nave. Actualicé el navegador de mi
De mí.
computadora. Ah, mañana van a confirmar. Mhm. What the hell? What the hell?
Hagamos la reserva ahora si hay un descuento.
Hagamos la... Busquemos. Let's look for the hotel manager. Busquemos
Busquemos el
el gerente del hotel.
hotel.
Mm, Cuando la... Wait. I know. Oh, okay. Cuando la... Bro, come on. Holy shit.
Cuando la asesina llegó, nos escondimos en el baño.
Mm, Arquitecto.
En enero es más fácil encontrar alojamiento.
En enero es más fácil encontrar alojamiento.
Tienes razón, Pedro. Hoy grité y no debía hacerlo porque tú eres un excelente empleado. Pero el cliente es muy impaciente y quiere todo hoy.
Alerta de Pedro. Abastezado. Can you download the app for me? ¿Me puedes descargar la aplicación? Aplica. Aplicación. Did you fix his computer? arreglaste su computadora. La arreglaste la computadora.
Anoche estaba durmiendo cuando escuché un grito fuerte. Creí que alguien estaba en peligro, pero era solo la tele y me volví a dormir.
Se despertó en la noche. He heard his name while he was walking among the shadows.
¡Ey!
Oyó
Oyó
su
su
nombre.
nombre.
Hello there. Buenos días. Hook 69, okay. So that's a fairly interesting name you got there. You're Spanish, you can't help. Unfortunately, no, you can't help. Because I don't want to hear Spanish, and I don't want to hear Rio Plataneses, like Argentinos and Uruguayos. Porque no, eso hace mi proceso de aprender más difícil, porque español de España, nah. Me gusta español de Sudamérica más. Es más fácil para entender que uno de España. Disculpa, pero eso es la verdad. Para mí siempre fue más fácil sudaqueño o como es castellano. Pero gracias, bro. Oyó su nombre while he was mientras caminaba entre las sombras.
Alberto, decidamos la fecha del viaje. Tenemos que reservar el alojamiento y comprar los boletos. Si esperamos más tiempo, será muy caro.
¿Qué tienen que hacer? Escoger una fecha. Escoger. Oh, thanks again, bro. How you doing? How's your day?
Carrera.
Creo que debemos hablar con el profesor de la materia.
Sí, estoy de acuerdo, es necesario.
Director. Relajado. Carrera. Gráfico.
Es recomendable que llamen a sus padres antes de la excursión.
Estoy de acuerdo, sí estarán tranquilos. Subject. Materia.
Gráfico. Regular.
Yo. Neo. How many circle do you do a day? What a fucking circle. What circle you on about? How's your Sunday? Blue. How's it going?
Cansador.
Más. Es importante to finish the meeting. Es importante que finalices. Terminas la reunión. In this Duolingo, the circle are like chapters. Ah, you mean because you got units and sections, and then in the fucking section. No, in the sections you got units, and in the units you got the circles. So I do like the one whole and a bit. That's like the max I can do, like 1.5 of the whole. So like 1.5 units. Es importante que terminas la reunión. Depends like how focused I am, but like the minimum is the full unit.
Materia.
Cause I got like 60 to go. I kinda enjoy it, yeah. I told you, it's like it's the easiest thing to boost your self fucking what is it? As in like you feel better with yourself, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm learning, you know. Even though it's 10 minutes a day, you feel good with it, with yourself. And
Final. Informe.
quiet,
Callado.
relajado.
Lee.
Lee este libro sobre majors of the future, sobre carreras del futuro.
Chicos, les voy a dar un
I
consejo.
love the recap
Es
in this
importante
game.
que terminen de leer este libro
Yeah, you
antes
can
del
call it a
examen.
game.
La mayoría de las
That's
preguntas
what it is,
vienen
but
de ahí.
by doing that, you're learning. So I like that idea of gamifying skills. That's really nice. And then sessions, yeah. Chicos, les voy a dar un consejo. Es importante que terminen de leer este libro antes del examen. La mayoría de las preguntas vienen de ahí. Habla con estudiantes.
No es importante que ellos aprendan eso.
It's not important that they learn that.
Oigan, es recomendable que compren estos libros. Yo sé que son caros, pero los pueden comprar usados o vender cuando terminen la carrera.
Que necesitan algo para esos libros.
¿Puedes elegir tus materias?
Can you choose your classes?
Joel, es mejor elegir algunas materias fáciles en el primer semestre porque la carrera de medicina es difícil.
Hay muchas carreras en esta universidad.
There are many. There are a lot of majors at this university. It's recommended that you read the book. Es recomendable
Recomendable
que
que
lean que él lean no que
lean
el libro.
el libro.
That's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Neo, my guy, thank you. Thank you, but you don't have to, bro. Fucking legend. Oh. Thanks, bro. Could hug you now if I could. Oh, thanks. Yeah,
¿No hay comentarios?
very important, bro, that we keep moving forward, that you keep learning new things. Because if you stop and you just live, you go backwards. You know, doing anything, even stupid as 10 minutes of Duolingo, that's great. I'm never going to stop Duolingo. Now you know. Now you know why I'm going at it. Why I'm at fucking 1120 today. Because it's just like whatever you do, you wake up and you're like, yeah, I gotta do Duolingo. That's the most important thing. And then anything else is like, yeah, okay. But have I done my Duolingo today? When I was back in UK, I was driving to work and I was going to work earlier, so on the parking lot I could smash like four lessons each day, 3-4 lessons, and that was my like year. And then after that, yeah, every morning I was doing Duolingo. Every morning I went for my little trip and I did it. So I was basically like homeless, living in a fucking car tent for 21 days, and yeah, why not? Let's fucking learn it. It's gonna be my learning before playing the game. Yeah, there you go. You can fit it, well, you know, you can fit it in every time slot during your day, because either you go somewhere with a family, or you know, there's always that 10 minutes where you can do it. No hay comentarios. Aren't there any comments?
Quieren que hagamos más copias.
And you do French, so yeah. I don't know which one would be better to learn the other one, but I think they are both the same. So like if you learn French, then kind of helps you a bit with Spanish, but it's not close. Quieren que hagamos más copias. But I'm happy you're happy, and I'm happy I've gave you that virus of Duolingo, and now you're gonna smash it every day. Good. Do they want to make more copies? What I miss? Us. Do they want us? Us. Hagamos. Hagamos. We are making.
Espero que ella haga la descripción.
Top are two top languages in my country. Yeah, but if you look at it, English and Spanish. Most of my people speak French. My gaming buddies. Okay. There you go. Yeah, so that's something. But like English and Spanish, if you know those two, if you're born in a country where both those languages are spoken, and you actually learn both, you win life. At least half of it. Because you can speak the languages of most of the planet, bro. Then the only ones left would be like maybe Chinese, Arabic, you know, the massive languages. And like English is massive, Spanish is massive, and you can say Portuguese, but because of Brazil, but that's not Portuguese, the same Portuguese as in Portugal. It's a bit different. But yeah, the biggest languages, if you can speak them, then you won. And obviously there is like mine. Like you don't want to forget your own fucking native language. which is like you. That's why I'm saying like you guys over here have it easier. You have it easier, way easier than people in Europe when it comes to languages, because you already fucking speak English when you're born, and then you have Spanish. Fucking, you got Latinos everywhere for some time maybe until ICE finish them off, but um, but yeah, you have it easier. You have one less language to learn, and you already speak the ones that are most popular. So that's the thing. I'm not saying, could be worse. I could be in fucking Vietnam somewhere. End up as spawning as a Vietnamese
Descripción.
or whatever. Espero que ya haga la descripción. I hope she makes the description.
Hagan una lista del material.
Hagan, ellos hagan, they make. Make a list of the material. What is that?
¿Es urgente que ella haga té?
Is it urgent that she makes tea?
Es urgente que aprendan a manejar.
Yes, imagine it's urgent to make tea. Es urgente que aprendan a manejar. Yo, Wolfie! Wolfito! You know what woke me up today? Your daily streak. You finished your daily streak and it dinged. And I was like half fucking awake. Oh, Wolf already done. Fucking. I need to get up. And I'm late anyway, but 7:30 a.m. bro. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, man. Yeah. It's urgent that students. No. It's urgent that they. That's stupid. If that's gonna be students, then that's gonna be so stupid. It's urgent that they
Aprendan.
Learn
Manejar.
to drive. You learn to drive. Students learn to drive. What the fuck is going on here?
Aprendan.
Ah, unless it's like
Aprendan.
you plural thing bullshit. So then that you learn to drive. That's fucking bullshit.
Aprendan.
It's they. Aprendan. And
Aprendan.
that's literally they them.
Es necesario que aprendas español.
So if I get woken up for no reason, you best believe you're getting Duolingo nudge to wake your ass up. It's urgent to learn to drive. Yeah. Yeah, literally urgent. It's not. It's necessary que aprendas español. It's necessary that you learn Spanish.
¿Quieres
boy.
que haga un resumen?
Do you want Um, Aga. El Aga.
Aga.
He. Do you want
Haga.
that's like why? Do you want?
Haga.
¿Quieres que haga? Do you want me to make a summary? Aga, that's fucking wrong.
Haga.
That is fucking wrong. Or I'm stupid. One roommate here went back to India this morning because he's getting married, and they woke me up to go through a bunch of his shit he couldn't take because it got donated. So I got some nice new work clothes and some fancy dress clothes and a new pair of really nice Adidas. Fucking hell, bro. You're winning. Your country is getting invaded and you're winning, bro. You got all the shit for free. You got money for free. You got clothes for free. You got fucking shoes for free. You got bitches for free. Why do you even fucking leave, bro? Like, fucking hell. Best country ever. Just breathe, eat, fucking live. I don't know what's your problem. One last parting gift from Canada before I say go fuck yourself. Yeah. It is necessary that es necesario,
Es necesario que
it's like something's bugging me and I don't know what, and then fucking glasses being dirty glasses. Hagamos un repaso de los ejercicios de español para recibir nuestro
Recibir.
we. Para mejorar
Mejorar.
nuestro.
¿Es necesario que hagas comentarios sobre mi informe?
Did you see the Big Daddy Orange getting shot at again? No? Oh, did he? What, the other ear now? Lefty? Righty? He's gonna get fucking piercings? That's interesting. No, but they got him, or again? No, he didn't even. Okay. You know what? I think about that. The first guy that tried to kill them, or whatever, that was a joke. That was an actual fucking joke. Like, starting off from like that joke caliber that the guy was using, then like the just the vicinity of his spot. It's just like, it seems to me that they literally just pay someone to be a fucking scapegoat, and it's like, bro, go and fucking try, and like, just fucking do the setup. We're gonna get you out of it, don't worry. It's like, we need someone to. It's that's how things went always, and that's what I think. It's like all that is just bullshit. That's just made up shit. So then the population of America is so proud of his president, and he's fuck off. It's all made up bullshit. It's a charade. I wanna see it. Yeah, I wanna see it later. This time they were fucking on point for protection. And then, like, shortly after, he went live to press briefing, and he was fucking pissed. Erika Kirk was on the video. She fucking ran from the backstage screaming and shit. I mean, yeah, if she was there, then. But again, I do believe that, you know, CIA, FBI, whatever, fucking MSBC or whatever the fucking institutions that are, bro, they do shit. The whole Ukraine is made up by fucking CIA. The whole fucking Ukraine conflict, the whole 8 or 13 years of bullshit is made by Ukrainians. Yeah, by Ukrainians, but by CIA, provoked by CIA. So, I don't know. It's like I said yesterday, CIA had fucking hidden prison camp in Poland for Talibans. And there were Talibans in Poland in 2000s. And no one had fucking clue. So, yeah, I can believe in anything now. So it's just like bullshit. Who's really standing there behind all that? Yeah. So the guy tried rushing the checkpoint like fucking Naruto and was shooting while running, hit one officer in the place, and then he got taken down big. So it was more like rush and shoot kind of thing. Okay, just the same like that, like the Polish Pope got shot. The guy just like kind of rushed in and stick the gun out and shoot our Pope. Es necesario que hagas comentarios sobre... And that was also inside job. The fucking shooting our Pope. That was also fucking inside job. Es necesario que hagas comentarios sobre mi informe. Sí, porque tu ortografía es horrible. And the guy was a public school teacher. Probably one of the teachers who let the kids identify as cats. And yeah, probably. Maybe. But again, that's the whole narration. You don't know. You don't know. There will be people looking into his profiles now and shit. So maybe whatever TV will tell you over there, it will be right. But I don't fucking believe any national TV station. They are fucking lying. They are propaganda based, and they are fucking dickheads. So fuck them. No matter the country, all the fucking public TV stations all over the world are shit. An hour after the whole thing, they already had massive news crews live streaming outside the guy's house waiting for what the fuck? When you're like, oh honey, we got fucking TV reporters outside, and then fucking 10 minutes later this fucking guy gets raided. It's like, what you want? Police should be there first, not fucking reporters. I was like, the guy is detained, what the fuck are you knocking for? El profesor me dejó muchos comentarios en mi... Codo?
Codo.
Tarea.
El profesor quiere corregir nuestra tarea el fin de semana.
Si es necesario, hagamos rápido. Comentario. Es necesario que Mónica estudie su pronunciación en español para el examen.
Quieren que hagamos más copias.
Quieren que hagamos más copias. Do they want us to make more copies? Tarea. Interesting. Interesting, but don't give a shit. And it would be as interesting to me if he would actually get fucking shot in the head. That would be also interesting. Because that would put on Americans the fucking responsibility to finally maybe have more than 2 candidates for president. To have more of a democracy than what there is, what you know, what they have now. Because what kind of democracy is that when you have 2 parties? It's not democracy. It's fucking oligarchy. Elitist oligarchy. And yeah.
El
And
proyecto urgente.
that was Ukraine before the war. That's UK. Just full of fucking bastards who never been elected. And US has the same problem. Download HD, so I'm grabbing a bunch of stuff to watch. Why you download? Like, why you download? Like you have your internet. Fucking like you pay. What's it called? Like the olden days, the impulses. You pay for the impulse of the internet. What the fuck? And you just download shit and watch later. And why do you even use your fucking hard drive for stuff like that? It's a waste of hard drive, bro.
Son las 10 de la noche. Lily está en su cuarto leyendo. Su teléfono suena.
Because I don't use internet all the time. Why? I have external drive. Yeah, okay. So I have too, but why would you like watch YouTube stuff downloaded? I just can't fucking get that.
Zari, son las 10 de la noche. ¿Qué quieres?
I get it when you like wanna download a movie, keep it for later or something, but it's gameplay truth. Okay. So that, yeah, but still, like, why? Like, I'm literally saving my discs for the cycles and everything, so they last as long as possible. Why does it matter? No, I don't know. I think it's weird. I think it's a bit weird, but it's like going to internet cafe and downloading the YouTube. So you go back home and you watch the YouTube. I don't know. Sometimes I'm in places. Why do you have offline video games? Same fucking purpose. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's not.
Es urgente que me ayudes.
Let's
Tengo un
not go any
proyecto para la
further
clase
on
de
that,
ciencias
'cause
y es para mañana.
that's just bullshit topic there. It's all entertainment, yeah. So I was trying to get my head around it, but I don't have to.
Para mañana.
Have to.
¿Y me llamas ahora?
It's all good. Oh, I wanted to focus on that bullshit. So, gente que me ayudes, tengo proyecto para clase, pero mañana me llamas ahora. Y llamas Dario en la tarde, no ahora.
Lo olvidé completamente. Necesitamos construir un modelo del sistema solar y no tengo ningún material.
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah. It's just like go places without internet. Canada, first world country. Places without internet. I don't know. That was the main, like, cause it's a third world country and I got internet everywhere. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just digging.
Dari,
I'm just
las
digging too
tiendas
much.
están cerradas.
Was password didn't load. Okay, you just one of them. The Wi-Fi robbers. I've seen a video. The dude was living in UK, and he had an older bloke came over, called him on a video call on the fucking intercom, and he's like, "Oh, hey, mate, you alright? Yeah. So I've been using your Wi-Fi for last 2 years, yeah, and today I wanted to use it, but I've noticed that you put on the password." And he's like, "Yeah, and you see, and that's a bit of a problem, because I had access to your internet all the time, and now I can't have access to your internet." And he's like, "Yeah, because it's mine." No, you don't get me. I was using it for a very long time, mate. And I have a good what is it? I have a good what's it? How he said it? Like I have a good suggestion for you. Like, what you can do to resolve this problem is you can either give me your password or disable the password. So there's that. I was like, when I watched that yesterday, I was like, fucking hell. It's like blatantly like, yeah, I was using your internet, give me back the fucking access to your internet, mate. It's like, it's my fucking law. it's my right to have your
Por eso te llamo
internet.
a ti. Tú siempre tienes pintura, cartón, pegamento, todo.
Pegamento, glue, pegamento, pegar. It's pegar to stick, yeah? Pega.
Sí, es mi material de arte para mis proyectos.
Por favor, por favor, por favor. Si no lo termino, voy a sacar mala nota.
Mala nota. Mala racha.
Está bien, ven a mi casa.
Sari llega en 15 minutos. Trabajan juntas por 3 horas. Sari está muy nerviosa, pero Lily pinta los planetas con mucho detalle.
Yeah, that's what I used to do back when I used to charge for data on the internet. I used to hack the neighbors' Wi-Fi to use all their shit. You bloody bastard. Oh. What a bloody bastard. 15 minutos, trabajan juntas por 3 horas. Sari está muy nerviosa, pero Lily pinta los planetas con mucho detalle. Y Sari a terminar.
Está increíble. Lily, eres un artista.
Eres una autista artista.
Sin comentarios. Solo quiero dormir.
Espera, voy a leer las instrucciones del proyecto otra vez para confirmar que todo está bien.
Sari mira su teléfono. Se queda en silencio por un momento.
Callada, silencio.
¿Qué pasa?
El proyecto no es...
No es para mañana.
¿Qué?
Es para la semana que viene. Leí mal la fecha.
Es para la semana que viene. Leí mal la fecha.
Zari, es la 1 de la mañana.
Bueno, pero ahora tenemos una semana extra para hacerlo todavía mejor.
Buenas noches, Zari.
Buenas noches. Al final Zari descubre que el proyecto que se equivocó de fecha. Vivi always trying to hook me up with Zari on the phone. Wait, what? You did the... What's it called? You did the voice fucking chat thing? No? Voice call or something.
Es urgente que aprendan a manejar.
I haven't. Duolingo Max. That's the one with AI thing. Es urgente que aprendan a manejar. It's urgent that you learn to drive. It's actually really nice. Yeah, video call, yeah.
Espero que escriban sus comentarios.
Espero que escriban sus comentarios. I hope that I hope you write your comments.
Es urgente que ella haga té, agua, haga.
Hagan comentarios sobre el material.
Comentarios sobre el material.
Es recomendable que hagas un resumen del material de sociología antes de comenzar tu proyecto. Son muchos artículos y libros.
¿Qué tienen que hacer? Proyecto, cuaderno, material, tarea.
Hagan una lista del material.
Make a list of the material. Espero que no hagan. It's not urgent that you write a summary. No es urgente.
No. Es urgente que escribas un resumen.
Es necesario que leas el libro antes del
Which
lunes.
actually might be a good for you since you said the problem right now is conversation outside the game. Yeah, no. I mean, because it's like it's gonna still bombard me with the same kind of accent and dialect thing, so I can understand Duolingo no problem. But it's just the locals. So like when locals, so I need to spend more time with locals. That's the thing. And I don't wanna, because unless like the only thing that would push me to do it would be living in the villages having my land and then you obviously fucking stuck with the locals, or tend to go out more, but then going out more makes no sense when I have no fucking income, right? I'm gonna start going out and I'm gonna start fucking losing money, so that's not the point. So yeah, just like going fucking places and talk to people, that's it. But as long as I keep doing Duolingo, I'm not gonna go back on it, right? And then also, sometimes they use different words, and sometimes they just have their own kind of slang, saying things, and then on top of it they mix it with fucking Guarani. So it's a long way. It's gonna be a long way. Like the easiest way to learn both Spanish and Guarani right now would be to find the eager Latina, you know what I mean? But that's also fucking dangerous. That's really fucking dangerous. Dangerous, and that's out of my order, because I want to get my fucking life sorted first before I fuck up someone else's. So we can check out 2 places before having to go back living on savings. Can go check out 1 or 2 places before having to go back living on savings. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said to you. It's not like, yeah, whatever you have, hop in. No, it's like make sure you get some fucking money, cause with you it's gonna be that easier, cause then I'm gonna have way more motivation to do shit, as in like IRL, because right now I got literally no one to go out with. Like, I'm just going out myself sometimes, just fucking walking like that one lost fucking dog, and then fucking gringo on top. It's just like, if that was like Colombia or some shit, I would be, after 6 months I would be already living, I would be already fucking stabbed, robbed, shit like that. Over here I'm safe, bro. Hola, Cobuco. ¿Qué tal? ¿Todo bien? I'm planning a minimum 15. Yeah. That's like Canadian, yeah. Therefore, I came with more or less something about that, and I'm still saying it's not enough. But you know, I'm not spending, so I'm only spending on food. So that's something, you know, that's gonna be a difference between us. But then when you get here, then we hop in straight into action, because you just get your documents done, and while your documents are going, we can do stuff. So it's like you don't need to wait for anything, because you already have me here. So it's just fucking, and that's why I wanted my mate to come over, because it's like, he's got some money saved. He don't want to be there, but then he cannot leave because he's a farmer, and he's like, the whole fucking land is gonna be his or whatever. It's like a farmer fucking family thing. So yeah, he's like on edge. He's like, mom, I might visit you, but I don't know. It's a fucking faraway land. And, yeah, it is faraway land. Es necesario que leas el libro antes del lunes. It's necessary that you read the book before Monday. Yes. Kobuko, how was your stream? I've seen you before. You're doing some geolocation kind of thing. And had some banging music on. Some baby metal or something.
Necesario.
Something kawaii was going on there. I'm not gonna have to. No, you don't gonna have to deal with the same bullshit. Yeah. No, you're gonna be fine. I can. It's on me. I'm gonna go with you, bro. I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna fucking help you do it, so you don't have to wait fucking 6 months like I do. But yeah. And tomorrow I'm going there with him. Hopefully I'm going there. If not, I'm gonna go to that fucking second place and I'm gonna drag the fucker out of the bed. Or whatever he's gonna be doing. I'm just gonna drag the fucker by the leg. And yeah. And also I got idea for him, because that's everything he plans is just fucking erratic. So I got a nice plan for him. It's just making it work, and that's gonna be really good money maker for both of us. So, and it's not much work, because all you do is just basically what I want to do is I want to get him or get any of his friends who can do the whole process and just start doing it professionally for a bit. If there is nothing, then we could be running that and obviously charging normal price, not my friend's price, which is just basic fucking normal price, and he's not making any money of it. We're gonna charge actual fucking price, and then we're gonna make actual money of that. Because there is one guy here, it's called Paraguayan Pathways or something, and he's like organizing once a month, he's organizing gringo nights in like a fucking cool location. But the thing with him, he's doing the documents for people, but he's charging $2,500, not 1,300. So that's how you make money. Because if $300 is your minimum monthly wage here, yes, you know what I mean. And if you have 2 clients during the month, bro, you're fucking living like a king. So that's the first thing we can do, because you're gonna be through your first thing, so you're gonna be fresh, so you're gonna learn how to do it. Even going like no, 2,000 is minimum now. You know why? Because I've noticed the people will be coming here no matter what. So free trade association, brother. Convenience. Make it convenient. We can go to the airport. We can bring them from the airport to the hotel. We have a restaurant. Also, we have all the documents with us. We're gonna have copies, and you don't have to go anywhere to fill the documents. So it's just gonna be filling up, delivering, waiting, going, picking up. You know, we can make it 100% efficient. Hold up sign, fresh gringos here. Yeah, we can make it 100% efficient, and we can make it profitable. It's just down to my friend if he can sort his own shit out. But well, I've trusted him, and now I'm here, and I'm still here, so it's good, I guess. It is necessary. So yeah, there is things we can do, and we can make money, and not money as in like minimum. We can make actual fucking money. It's just And definitely being gringo helps us because we speak English. And that's the main thing. People coming here wants to do documents and they don't speak English. Don't speak Spanish, sorry. So yeah. Which is bullshit because I hate that. But because you're gonna be walking with two fucking mutes. Fucking lost. What did he say? What did he say? Yeah. I've been through that. What did she say? What did she say? Fucking learn, you dickhead. You don't know. Fucking, it's just the basics, like basics. Fucking thank you. Like, nice to meet you. Whatever, how you doing? Just basics. You don't have to talk about fucking life. Just fucking be communicative. Communicative. Yeah. It's necessary that you make bienvenida. Venido. But yeah. Bienvenido. Ido. Es necesario que usted that you make. Is it necessary that you make your students cry? Es necesario que usted haga llorar a sus alumnos. You make them cry.
Es urgente que hagamos un repaso.
Diagrama o es urgente que
Es urgente que hagamos un repaso.
hagamos. We are making. I want you to make coffee for everyone. Quiero que hagan. I don't know why hagan though, but yeah, whatever. Quiero que hagan coffee, café para todos. Could be a military school, yeah, could be. Make comments about the material. Haga con los comentarios sobre el material sobre el material. It's like that materia thing, or a Catholic school hitting kids with a strap. Yay! Maybe. Yeah, there is quite a few of them over here actually, like Catholic, private Catholic schools, Mennonite schools. There is quite a few of them. Because I've noticed walking past. Is it necessary that he studies sociology? Sociology. Es necesario si estudie. Si él estudia. Él estudia. But estudie. Estudie. Estudias. Tú estudias. Are you studying? Estudias. No, that's tú. And he estudia. Sociología. Es necesario que... Es necesario... que no, sí, ok. Que él estudie sociología. Ok. Sí. If C is if, so... Yeah, it's like... whatever. Yeah, C is if, so... C is yes and C is if. I hope they don't make comments in my class. Espero que ellos, but I can go with ellos, but it's not gonna be ellos. Espero que no, ellos no hagan comentarios en mi clase. Perfecto. Is it necessary that he... Yeah, that is que... Es necesario que él estudie sociología. No sea, sí, no sea. Sea is sea and sea is sea. Sea is the ocean and sea is to sea. Yeah, but you said sea, but there is Spanish, sea. That's like another form of to be or something, I don't know. Sea is actual Spanish, not sea. To be or not to be, that is the question. To be or to have, that's the question. You either be someone or you have something, because you can't have both of them things together. Hey, Mr. Bot. Because you're not a fucking... You're not a human being. You're alien. Stop bothering me, please. I love social media. Phew, I hate that bastard. Amo las redes
sociales.
I hope they die.
Virginia,
I
¿me
hope
ayudas a
social
publicar
media
esta
will die.
receta en mi página web?
Bebop,
También
I'm
me
a human.
gustaría agregar unas fotos del
You got
plato
fucked
que
up nickname.
preparé. ¿Sabes hacerlo?
But cool, glad to have you, bro. Now the bots will become stronger. Nah, fuck them. I hope they will trip up and they will smash their head, their metallic head, on the, you know, on the concrete, and the chip will fall off, and they won't be able to grab it and put it back in. So yeah, fuck it. Yeah, but that's really weird nickname they brought their brother or sister, whatever. Nowadays it doesn't really mean much, does it? Virginia.
Virginia, ¿me ayudas a publicar esta receta en mi página web? También me gustaría agregar unas fotos del plato que preparé. ¿Sabes hacerlo?
¿Qué quiere hacer? Subir algo a internet.
Ya te conecté los
How you
auriculares con
doing?
mi computadora.
LGF, whatever. Bro. How's it going? Doing Duolingo?
Ya te conecté los auriculares con mi computadora.
Good Sunday? Auriculares. Good Sunday or bad Sunday or just normal Sunday? How long have you been learning Spanish? I can tell you how long I've been doing Duolingo. 1,120 days. But what was the intensity of that learning? So half of the time, more than half of the time, I did fairly short lessons from 10 to 30 minutes max. So only recently, maybe like last 200 days, I've been really doing that, like an hour and a half. So I kind of pushed it a bit more now, but there are people with the same count of days, but they are way further than I am. I just decided that since I'm doing it, I'm gonna stream it because there is too much bullshit on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and maybe that's gonna, if I can make one person learn language and do something good instead of being a stupid, dumb, fucking idiot, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. The less idiots, the better place will be. You know what I mean? The more languages you know, a tiny bit more intelligent you are, and that's an actual thing. I'm doing Arabic. Ooh, yo, where you from? What's your native language? That's interesting. I'm not gonna be surprised if you say, okay, Dutch. That's also not as surprising, but I wonder why. Wonder why Arabic. What make you do the Arabic? Because I might know the answer, but I don't know. I wanna say you got. You're Muslim. So how come you're a Muslim but you don't know Arabic? Are you the Dutch Muslim, or are you convert? Is that it? Oh, okay. So you're like white Dutch. Dutch. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Like if you ask me, I would never do such a thing, but that's my personal preference. But yeah, but learning Arabic, that's a great thing because it's hard to learn. So I believe it's really good for you to learn it. And also you're gonna understand your neighbors now. 100%, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Learning any language. So I'm not discriminating. Conmigo vivían, ghosts lived with me. Ghosts lived with me. Conmigo vivían fantasmas. Das más. Mhm. It's also an historical language. Yeah. There is loads in history, yes. It's like I said to Wolf or someone before, that it doesn't matter which language you choose, because the easiest for Europeans is learning another European language. Then learning anything outside of the European family of languages, that's where the real language learning starts. So yeah, that's great. So like Chinese, Arabic, Guarani, local here. Yeah, anything that's not close, like any Asian languages.
Volumen.
That's great. ¿Puedes subir el volumen, por favor? No escucho nada. I will resend you the message with the trip dates. Whose house? Chinese. Oh, yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know, and I didn't have to know about that. But yeah, definitely there was something before Mandarin. It's like there was, so all the Slavic languages, there was one massive family of languages, Proto-Slavic languages, and from there you had all the Slavic languages, and that Inter-Slavic, the new language they came up in 2006. It's not full-on language, but it's got the ISO code, and now it's official. So they basically went back in a history to the closest points to all of the nations, and they picked the words that were understandable by every single other nation in that branch of the language tree, and they made it so it's understandable to listen and speak that language without knowing it, because it's so close. And etymology, what is it? Yeah, it's like super close to whatever your language is, because it's branched from the earlier bit of your language, like the Slavic branches. But yeah, that's cool. I really like the idea of inter-Slavic. It's also good for anyone who don't speak any Slavic languages and wanna go, because people will understand you. You're gonna sound funny, but people will understand you, which is the main, the main function of the language. I will send you te reenvió. I will yo te reenvió el mensaje con las fechas del viaje. Te reenvió el mensaje con las fechas del viaje. Okay, so that was good. I made a fucking bubble there. I worked in a hotel, but now I'm unemployed. Trabajé en un hotel, pero ahora no soy, estoy, because now estoy desempleado. Desempleado. That I learned from Calle 13 Residente. Yes. You need to, Wolf, you need to start listening to Residente Calle 13, bro. When you get a little bit of, going around Spanish, you're gonna love it, bro. It's like Puerto Rico. Reggaetonero de Puerto Rico. I left him a voicemail. Dejé a él, le dejé un mensaje de voz. Fucking smashing.
Cerremos la tienda más temprano para ir al aeropuerto.
Cerremos la tienda más temprano para ir al aeropuerto. As a girl, that clown scared me. As in like de niña. De niña. As a girl, it means like when I was a girl, when I was a kid. De niña, ese payaso me daba miedo.
Miedo.
Juan es muy tranquilo, pero hoy está molesto con todos sus colegas. When I was a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be?
Si usted no está satisfecho con mi trabajo, me iré.
Bro, it's fucking cold. I mean, I can just flip the switch and it's not cold anymore, but Si
usted no está satisfecho con mi trabajo, me iré.
Satisfecho con mi trabajo, me iré.
De niño, me daba miedo esa película de terror. Me daba muchas pesadillas. Pero ahora me parece divertida y puedo dormir muy bien.
Ahora la película... No, ya no le da miedo. Abuela, actualizamos tu antivirus porque tenías una versión muy vieja. Será whatever with me. Yeah, we had the Polish version of that song, by the way. It was literally the same song, but like with Polish, the same, even the same. Half of the chorus was the same, and then the rest in Polish. So the future's not ours to see. It is ours to see, bro.
Yo estaba durmiendo muy tranquila y, de repente, escuché a alguien dar unos pasos en el corredor. Salí de mi cuarto y no vi a nadie.
We are 1 hour 25 minutes in, bro. I don't know what happened here, but we're smashing it. At least I'm just talking too much, that's what it is. I'm not doing fucking Duolingo, I'm just talking. Toquinito. Escucho a alguien alguien caminar. 30 more minutes, bro, you can do it. Nah, just finish this one and that's it. 1 hour 30. I will resend you the message with the trip dates. So, there was no Joe, there was te re en vio te reenvié mensaje, te reenvió el mensaje. Oh my god, the message, it's the message, it's not just message. How dare you? It's the message. Yeah. So tomorrow 190 and then 60 more. 59 more actually if I do that tomorrow. 59 and B1 is going to be done. Oh my god. Where is it? Where is the actual thingy I can look up into? What was it? Guide? No. Oh, there you go. Soy capaz de usar español en mi vida. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the level I wanna be before I start Duolingo Guarani. And that's where I need to be later. When I get the basics of Guarani. So I'm gonna be doing another 250 units, but that's gonna be with Guarani. It might be too early, but what do you mean? Speaking Spanish in public, right? No. Cotidiana. I think that means, I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing every day, like day-to-day life, and mi vida de cotidiana. Cotidiana. I think that's like a day-to-day life. Like that's where you wanna be at. Right, constantly speaking without needing to think really hard. Yeah. So that's what you said now. That's gonna be with this one. If I finish this one, that's gonna be. I can feel that. That's gonna be the finish of B1. So I'm as confident with speaking as with English. Even though. So, yeah. Perfecto, perfectito. Tito, perfectito. That's Twitch. Twitch crashed. Okay. Yeah, so you see, if I was to stay in Europe, I would be learning maybe Arabic, maybe not, but yeah, that's the options you got in Europe, you know. That's the options people have. It's not fun. It's not fun. But who am I to judge anyone? You know. Conversion coming to a country near you, yeah. Hot Latinas in your you should learn Arabic. It's a really cool language. I'm not saying it's not cool language. I said it in a way of like Europe European culture is dying. It's been taken over. And you might say, oh yeah, you're one of them. No, I'm not. Because I don't care. I left Europe. I don't live in Europe. But it's just sad to see for me what's going on there. But yes, Arabic is... I bet there is loads of stuff in there that is like very poetic and shit. And like you can maneuver with words, and I'm curious about Arabic. Like how it actually, like the same I'm curious about what European culture do you think left? As in like left right now, what's left in Europe from European culture? Not much. I mean, what went gone? I think the feeling, general feeling, I think the social, like you could trust people around you, and now you don't know who lives next to you. You don't know your neighbors most of the times. I've been living in UK for 7 years, so I'm just saying what I've seen in UK. And like there are communities still, there are like people trying to stick together, but the overall movement is to mix the people up, so there is no common goal, there is no common you know, like, oh, we are all Dutch, let's say we're all Dutch and Dutch is for Dutch, and you know, you might call them, yeah, fucking nationalists or stuff like that. But that's part of the culture. Being slightly nationalistic is a part of your culture. If you want your culture to stay around, then you need to be representing it and fighting for it. And if you like, you know, high trust societies, that's actually what I meant, yes, Wolf. High trust societies. Yes, neighbors were leaving doors open, yes. There was no need for CCTV. No one was robbing your stuff. So much. It feels like neutral or default. I don't want to say about genes, because that's westernization. This is Americanization. That happened to all of the Europe. That happened to Poland. That happened to every country in Europe. That was, but that's not the culture. The Americanization, it's not the culture. The culture is what your country, what your national holidays are, what's your national fucking heroes. The people who build your own country, those are the people you should be, you know. Obviously, European nations have the problem of ex-colonial powers. Yes, that's your fucking problem, not mine. We had Germans and fucking Russians to take care of all the time. So we had no colonies. It's a colonial thing. It's not my problem, and I'm not speaking about colonialism. Colonialism was colonialism. It was. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm not saying it was good. It was what it was. Europeans all around Europe wore suits. Look at the clothing that politicians in Africa and Middle East wear. They wear suits, not the traditional clothes. Not everywhere. not everywhere. Because there are still some African countries that people like 100% culturally stick to their own stuff. It's just like, yeah, I don't know how to put it in other words. And I do respect that every person, no matter where you live, you can decide for your own, and you can be whatever you want, and you can believe in whatever you want. So that's not a problem there. So what do we have here? Duolingo. For if I were to be 100% honest with you right now, as a European to another European, if I would do what you have done, I would have no family left. Everyone would say, like, straight up, bro, like, get out of here. Like, there's no place for you. There would be no place for me. If I was like, I want to be a Muslim now. I could be, and I would be, but I would have no life. That's the thing. That's the difference. Because, like, and it's not only based solely on religion. It's the long-term cultural thing to be Christian. For example, as a high trust society, I wouldn't say this specific to Europe. For example, I like how you meant people in these spaces. You can have the door unlocked, everyone pay everything, invite the guests. Yes, with Muslims, again, that's in Quran, I think, that no one will steal. And Muslims don't steal. Yes and no. Because if you go to any Arabic nation, you're a guest, they will take care of you. I'm not saying no. Yeah, they will. Because I've been watching loads of Polish travelers around the world. And literally like backpackers. And no one ever said anything wrong about any Arabic countries. Because they have the rules. They don't steal, they don't rob you. You're safe more or less everywhere. You get bad apples sometimes, but like in general, yeah, the religion keeps them so they are unified and they are and they behave. It's like in Christianity, you got the 10 commandments, right? You don't steal, you don't take your friend's wife and shit like that. So yeah, it's just like sad to see that local Europeans decide that their own culture is not worth it, their own religion is not worth it, and just like go for something else to experiment. Maybe not, but that's my point of view on that. And I had the same. I was like rebellious and I didn't want to do whatever the people wanted to do where I was from. But that's one thing, being rebellious. And then the other thing is like just letting go and be like, yeah, okay, so I was born Christian, but I might be still Christian for some people, but then I'm not really religious. But like no one needs to know that you're like atheist almost, but you're still like, yeah, I can be Catholic for you, whatever, or Christian. And with Muslims, you can't do that. It's like you're either Muslim or you're not non-Muslim, and that's a huge thing to say. Oh, I'm Muslim. It's not huge thing to say. Oh, I'm Christian. Or I've been born Christian, because you can be Christian and there is no moral or otherwise repercussions for you to act in a certain way. And I think Yeah. But then on the other hand, any religion is there to control the population and to manipulate the population into, you guessed it, being obedient to the higher power, or your Lord and Savior, or your president, or your imam, or your whoever guru is. And that's my point on religion. Religion is there to control people, just like politicians. So for me, personally, religion might be good thing, might be connecting people, and then on the other side, do you think your parents actually believe in the Bible, or do they just say they are Christians because it's taboo to say they are not? I would say my parents they believe in it because they are one thing, they are older, but the other thing, all their lives, their fathers, mothers, uncles, whatever, the whole family is there, they 100% were Christian, because being Christian was mean that you are Polish, because Polish are Christian, Christian are Polish, and that was part of the culture. So it's like it was like you had Protestantism way earlier in Holland, Netherlands, than it ever happened in Poland. But in Poland, it never really happened. It was only like the Protestant movement of the Western Europe, and then it went to Czech Republic, and then you had Hussites. That was fucking cool. Like, Hussites were cool. And that was the first inside European crusade against them. But that's what I mean. Like, you don't necessarily have to be. You don't have to feel Catholic to say you're Catholic. And with Muslim, you can't say you can't do this. You can't do this because they will check you, and if you're lying or anything, you can get beheaded, or some other things can happen to you, because that's what Quran says. And I don't wanna promote anything like that, and like I'm just not agreeing with what Islam is, because I know what's the. My friend, you're aware of what it says in the Bible. I'm not aware. Yeah. I'm not fully aware. I've read the Bible a bit, but I'm not fully aware. But I'm also aware about other things. But yeah, let's not go there. It's pointless. It's pointless. Because all Bibles across all religions all speak blasphemies, yeah, on each other, and it's just like I said, religion is to control the population. It says in the Bible, if your family worship another god, kill them. Is it? Maybe. So does yours. Yeah, Quran is way better with that, because it's saying about chopping people's heads off and hands off, and taking wives in when they are like 14, 13 years old. Was that the Muhammad did with his wife being child, and he had sex with her? Yeah, it's just like, leave it there. Leave it there. I don't want to be talking about that shit. Yeah, child wives, slavery. Okay, like, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. We're not here. We're not gonna be here fighting against one another and trying to prove the point. It's not the point, bro. The point, bro. You've chosen. You've chosen. I've chosen. I've chosen to be non to be Christian, but not really, and you chosen to be Muslim very seriously. So there you go. You have your choice. I have my choice. I just hope that one day all religions of the world can live in peace and harmony together, and there will be no more wars caused by religions, because that's like two mental hospitals fighting against each other. Who is right? There is no right. There is no wrong. There is just humanity. If you don't want to follow it, or is for your family to keep them happy, no, because I've been baptized. So I think because I've been baptized, I will be Christian no matter what, because I've been baptized. And they didn't ask me when I was 1 year old, oh bro, do you want to be Christian? No one asked me. So I've been forcibly turned Christian when I was a kid, and I don't feel it, but I am. So I just kinda am. And then when I'm gonna find a wife here, and there is lots of Christians here, like 95%, I bet the family of my future wife will ask me if I'm Christian. And you know what I'm gonna say? Yeah. Even though I'm not really, 100%, but yeah. Because I don't want to be sticking out in a local culture. I want to be like them. I want to have children that will be the same like the local children. There won't be any problems with, even though, if your very brother and your son, wife or closest friend secretly entices you, saying, let's go and worship other gods that either not our ancestors have known, 7 gods, people around you, whether near or far. Not yield them to listen to them, show them no pity, do not spare them or shield them. But it doesn't say do not yield to them, do not listen to them, do not show them pity, do not spare them or shield them. But it doesn't say go and kill them. You must certainly put them to death. Yeah, whatever. It's like, don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care, because I don't live by that book. I live by my own God, which is me. I am the God of myself. And that's what you should do. You should be your own God and not believe in some fucking bullshit books. And that's what I'm saying right now. Fuck books. And fuck people and fuck stories. Live by your own God you have in your brain. There you go, bro. Because everyone is a God for themselves. And there is no higher God and higher being than yourself. And I just didn't want to say it, but now, since you pushed me, I'm going to say it. You are the God. I am the God. We all are gods. And that's a blasphemy for both of us. That is atheism. That's what I say. No. By saying you're the God, I'm the God, that's being agnostic. I'm saying, yeah, it's like, that's bullshit talk, bro. That's literally bullshit talk, because there is nothing positive coming out of that dispute. We are talking about the things that are invisible, untouchable, and that they are not here. So we are talking about Teletubbies right now. That's literally talking about Teletubbies. Made up shit by other people some time ago. One was in the middle of desert, the other one was in the fucking Jerusalem or somewhere, and now people fight over it for the last 2000 years. Yeah, cool. Fucking hell. Monkeys with sticks stabbing each other because my God says he's better. Oh no, my God has a bigger dick than your God, and let's fucking kill each other. Bullshit, man. So let's leave it at that. That's what I think about religions all over. Religions are bullshit. They might be helpful, but they are bullshit. Anyway, let's go rate our boy. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here, bro. Much appreciated. Having educated the discussion is a nice thing, because I know you will set the 45 places but look again, that's you're showing me the verses of the book that it been written by who? By people. How and it's the same Quran was written by who? By people, by human like you. So why would you take some other human words over your own thoughts? Why would you think that a guy who was living 3,000 or 2,000 years in the middle of desert was revealed by God? For you, for me, Quran was written by a dude in the middle of the desert. Is it wrong to think that? It's not, because it's the logical thing to say for me. Would you like me to put school scripture later? Wait, what? Yeah, no. Show that it doesn't exist. And lay with the boy before he hits puberty because it's not considered gay. I don't know. Like, if you can prove that, then prove it. But for me, it's still bullshit, because why would we even talk about books? Like, let's talk about Lord of the Rings. It makes more sense. There is more story in there. Let's not talk about fucking books that been written 2,000 years ago, because they are not really accurate right now. They've been written in the times where people were, capturing slaves, and I mean, Muslims still do. There is still slavery in Africa and Middle East. So what are we talking about? Yeah, because Bible was written by men. There is no fucking magic hand coming from the sky holding a fucking pen and writing in the book. Bro, have you seen that happening? I only seen it in Monty Python fucking Holy Grail. The feet of God coming from the sky and wiggling. You can't be believing in bullshit like that. It's like, oh, that's a holy book. Maybe. It's been written by a human. Books are a product of a human. If you don't believe in Bible, then you're the reason Christian culture is dying, not migrants. No, I would strongly say that yes, Christianity has kind of a crisis, but you can see the difference between Christianity and Islam. Christianity, you can always do a satire. You can always laugh out of priests. You can laugh out of nuns. You can laugh out of the God in himself. Because it was culturally okay to satire religion. Is it culturally okay to satire religion in the Middle East or in UAE or anywhere else? No, it's not. You're gonna get fucking head chopped. And that's not because people are more religious. It's because there is no way for saying no. to the authority. The authority, which is the fucking whoever is the authority. If there was in 15, yeah, if we were in 2000 BC, yeah, we had the fucking dinosaurs, but we are not. We are in 2026, bro. AD, the year of our Lord, Anno Domini. Yeah, I don't know what year is it according to Muslims. It might be still 1500s for Muslims because they still keep women as a sex slaves, and you know, I don't know. Maybe you still live in 1500s, but still, no, you know, no aggression, no nothing. I'm just saying, it's all bullshit. You are the product of your culture. That's what it is. There you go. It's 1447. So I think you still have 600 years of slavery and bad behavior until you reach the same level of civilization. Sorry, but you know what I mean. Maybe one more crusade, yeah. Deus vult. Let's go. And I know some Latin, you know? I know some Latin. So I'm not like fully savage. I could read some Latin text, but less understandable, but still. And I would be super glad to learn Latin actually, because it's close to Spanish and everything. But it's different. It's way different. So yeah, let's leave it. Do you think that you are civilized right now? Would you say you are less civilized than 100 years ago? Because now there are homosexuals, transgenders, cheaters, and betters. Was there no homosexuals, transgenders, cheaters 100 years ago? There were. They always were there. There were always bad people around, and there were always weird people around. We are not any different than people 200 years ago. No, not barely any. Barely any were mentioned. It doesn't mean that there was none. They weren't corrected. They were thrown off. They were... Yes. Yeah, so I thought the ad was on, sorry. Yeah, I'm totally agreed with you. I don't want to see my kids being gay. I don't want teaching them gender. I don't want that. That's why I fucked off to South America, my brother. That's why I fucked off here, to a normal place, with a normal culture. I could stay in Poland, culture-wise, yeah, but I don't want to be there because it causes me too much stress in my life, and I don't want to be stressed. I want to be normal. I want to live in a normal place. I don't like cold, so I'm in here. I like Latinas, so I'm here. And I like sun, fruits, you know. I like good weather and lovely people. Like bro, you would say that, right? clearly Europe is uncivilized if they cannot even stop. But like Wolf is right. What are you gonna do with that? Kill them? Yeah. Okay. How you gonna or give them mental therapy or prison? But then you do anything at least. Yeah, I get you. But you cannot, then you will become savage. Exactly. You need to be civilized. By being civilized is tolerate. If you're not tolerate, you're not being civilized. That is savage. Savage. No. Killing anything is savage. If you kill animal and you don't eat it, that is savage. Because you kill something, you take something's life and you not utilize it. Murderers and rapists, they don't go, they don't have, there is no death penalty in Europe. I would say sadly, because death penalty would be good thing to have, but because we are humans again and we make mistakes, it's better not to have death penalty, because what if someone gets put on electric chair if he's not guilty? So that's why people chose not to have death penalty, because then there won't be any problems with that. So if you want to do what you want to do, then what you should do is you should go out on the street with a fucking machete and start chopping all the transgender, gay, and Christian heads, because they are all bad, they are infidels, and you should get rid of them. And if you don't do it, then it's your fault, because you are part of the problem. You are part of the system. You are part of your own country, which is struggling with that problem. And then you have loads of illegal migrants. And now you're being like the migrants. You're siding with the migrants to fight your own country, which you'll end up really badly. I'm telling you. You will end up horribly wrong. Heartbreak, sorry. Is that outbreak? Was outbreak? Anyway, yeah, let's go, guys. Let's not. It makes no sense. Like this, there is no point. Like, you don't want to listen. You have your own way of thinking. There is no death penalty for being Christian. This is legal, but not homosexual and transgender. He's been converted. Yes, I know. And that's why I cannot, there is no, I won't find any reasonable words for you to divert you from what you've been converted to. But, okay, why not put them in prison? Why don't you go to your government? Why don't you go to politics? Why don't you go to parliament? Why don't you get people from your Muslim family and vote, because they can vote in Holland right now? Yeah, you got Muslim party, haven't you? There is a Muslim political party in Holland, or I'm tripping. I think it is. There is. So you should go to politics, and you should change Netherlands to be a little caliphate, and then you can do whatever you want. And I'm not gonna stop you, and I'm not gonna say you're wrong. You do whatever you think is good. Maybe, probably, but they are also tolerant. You know, when there was Black Death in Europe, all the Western countries, all the Western kingdoms, they decided to fuck off Jews. They exiled the Jews. No, you know what? That gay free zone, that was manipulation. That was literally one leftist guy from one Antifa organization that went to the small villages with the tablet with the fucking sign. He put it on the village sign with the cable tie. He made a photo, and then he went to another place. He made a photo, and then he posted it. And then he wanted to make Poland look like we are fucking bastards, untolerate bastards, and and it worked. He actually did it. One guy made the whole world think that Poland is 100% anti-gay, which I'm not saying it's not, but I can tell you right now there are gay people in Poland, and they always were gay people. But the main difference is for me, there can be gay people, but no ideology that fucks up with your head. Because gay people are like any other people. I don't see any difference there. For me, I don't care what you do in your home with whoever you want. I don't care. As long as we can speak, we can be fucking civilized, we can do normal shit, yeah, it's okay. But then you go home and whatever, if you rather to have woman, man, goat, or fucking cow, I don't care. You do you. You know what? You do you. It's just, it's not for the public to decide what you like to fuck. So, if it isn't for the public to decide, then let's not talk about it in public, yeah? Are there many? I don't know if there are many, because how you can know? What would your parents think they heard you say if you are okay with homosexual? They are okay, but they don't want me to be one. That's the difference. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm a bit, my dad, my mom wouldn't say a lot, but my dad would be like, you know what, yeah, whatever, you do you, but like, I'm a bit sad, but as long as you're happy, that would be probably it, yeah. It's like, my dad would be probably pissed off, but he would still say, yeah, whatever, if you feel like it, then you do it. It's your life. It is different, and the main difference there is that they are older, and for them anything like that is not really acceptable, in a way, like they don't want to have it in the family. But if there would be a neighbor of my parents who would be gay, for example, and like they don't know he's gay, but he's a good boy, he's helping them, he's a good neighbor, whatever, and then they find out, oh, he's gay. But they don't gonna be talking behind his back, oh, he's fucking gay, oh, he's going with this guy now, or he's going with that guy. No, they don't go into your bedroom, like they don't care. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you do whatever you do, but you're a good boy, right? So you have to be a good human being to other human beings. And then if you share the love, like fucking be normal and don't kill each other and don't fucking show off with some fucking stupid old books and trying to convince people that my book is better because my god has longer dick. All that bullshit, like, just be normal and it will be okay. If it's the problem is the ideology, not the homosexual people. Because you can wake up one day and you might say, holy shit, I fancy some cock. I actually fancy a cock. And what you gonna do then? When you wake up one day and you're like, fucking hell, I would like some fucking dick. And then, holy shit, no, I can't because I'm Muslim. They're gonna fucking chop my head off. You never know what's gonna happen in your life. You might be hating on them, yeah. Ideology is bad, but you might actually wake up one day, hit your head, and then you're gonna be gay. I'm not saying everyone who's fucking gay is hit in the head, but you know what I mean. It might change. Something might change in you, in your perspective. I don't know. You might find your colleague from the mosque you go together. You fucking fell in love with him. You don't fucking know that, do you? You're like, brother, yeah, I know, but then you kind of get, then suddenly start to have sex with men. Just don't do it. Yeah, there you go then. But like, again, you have to prove me the point right now. So you have a gay neighbor, and he's just a normal guy. You don't see him holding hands, doing all the bullshit stuff. You don't see him talking to you or your neighbors that, oh, you know what, your kid should be gay. No, he's just a normal guy. For you, is he okay to live next to you as your neighbor? If he's normal, he's not ideological, he's just gay? Would you let him live next to you, or would you kill him because he's gay? And then on the other side of your house lives another gay person who is 100% LGBTQ. Flags everywhere, ideology screaming. His Bible says he needs to die. People do not have the right to randomly kill others. The government should deal with it. Like how Americans use you use stoning. You mean like, yeah, do you really want to go back to like, let's fucking throw stones into someone until he's dead? Because that's a bit... Yeah, I know. But like, you haven't answered my question. Would it be okay for you to have a normal gay neighbor? Or would it not be okay to have LGBT ideology gay neighbor? And I bet you're gonna say, I don't care about the normal gay. Because I don't see him, he's not showing off, I don't care. I care about the one that's spreading ideology. And that's your problem, and that's my problem. We have the same problem. But we can't do anything. Because you live in a leftist society. You live in a country that decided to bring other cultures and migrants to replace its own population with another population. And that's what's going on in Belgium, in Holland, in France, in UK, in Spain. In Spain, they just legalized a million or so immigrants by signing one document. And then you have UAE telling nations in Europe that you don't know what you're doing. You don't know who you let in to Europe, because you let in people we don't want here, and you let them in. And they said good things about Poland, that Poland is the only one that really defends their own land. And they actually check who's coming in through the border. And the rest of the countries, UAE are traitors and that allied with Jews. Again, I didn't know that. For me, every Arab nation is an Arab nation. I don't discriminate Sunni and Shia. For me, that's bullshit that they fighting. Why they fighting? About different verses in a Quran, in a book? Why they fighting over the verses? Killing millions of people every fucking year. Shia and Sunni. One fucking nation, one Arab state. And then you saying, oh, UAE are traitors to Jews. I don't know that. I don't. Why should I know that? I thought UAE is. But then you say that. But then you know the rules you have there. Like on the street, you can't hold hands on the street. You cannot kiss on the street. You cannot say a bad word about Mohammed on the street. And you calling them atheists. So you're I don't know. I just don't think that's right, bro. I just don't think that's right. You can have your own thing, but as long as, you know, contradictions, yeah. I'm gonna give you one good example. How old are you? Because that matters a lot. How old are you? I'm 20. You're still young. And I'm telling you that because I'm 32 and I know myself when I was 20. So you're just young, bro. You're just young. You need 4 more years to understand things a bit more. And then when you're gonna reach like 25, 26, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I really done it. Okay, let's go. With this, there's no such thing as replacement. It is not a competition. If you don't let in migrants, you will still have a dropping population, and the other races will keep growing, and it's because of homosexuals, feminists are causing less birth. You know what's causing the less births, bro? What's the main cause of that? Because it's not homosexuals, feminists, and other stuff. It's one of the things is, yes, it's porno, but that's a less of a thing. The other thing, the main thing is the food you eat every day. The food companies, the food production consortiums, whatever, they put so much shit in your food that even if you want to have a baby, you don't have fucking sperm for that because it's all dead or half dead. You love having plastic in your ball sack, low sperm count. Yes, exactly. Because of your own government that stamped a food that goes into your supermarket and you go and buy it and you go eat it and you load yourself up with bullshit. Bro, no one in my family had allergy. I am the last son and I had allergy. And I was like, but what's wrong with you? Fucking sneezing, swelled up, can't fucking breathe. I'm allergic to bananas, bro. Why I'm allergic to bananas? No fucking idea. I'm allergic to bananas. And the more bullshit chemicals we're gonna eat, the less babies there's gonna be, and it has nothing to do with gay people. Like literally, it has nothing to do. The real number of gay people in any population is below 2%, and you don't tell me there is 20% of my little Holland is fucking gay. I don't believe it. There is no more than like few percent, and few percent, that's a lot. Doesn't change anything whether side the border or south. If anything, it helps if they are, because they will go to school with your kids and influence their views, and your kids will be less gay and avoid porn. You really think that you will stop young person from finding porn or trying stuff with friends? You're not gonna be able to do it unless you're gonna close your child in a fucking cage, and then he's or she's gonna fucking hate you for that. So that's the thing. Like there is no avoidance, bro. You can't avoid anything anymore, because that's the problem of Islam. For Islam, the biggest problem is internet, because internet is connecting people too much, and people can speak freely about things that Islam stops you from talking normally. Yes, bro. When I was in school, because of Muslim schoolmates, I stopped watching porn. Okay, that's good. So it's all down to you, how you are shaped. You are a part of society, but you are individual. You are not bound to be as stupid. Let's say, for example, you have a stupid neighbor friend. He's your friend, but he's stupid, and you don't want to be as stupid as him, but you want him as your friend. So you kind of align yourself to him, but you're not becoming like him. And that's exactly the same thing. When you live through your life, you learn that you need to be self-sufficient and individualistic, because that will save you on the long run. If you're like in here where I live, people live in families, and family is a holy thing. So yeah, works. We closed the border and we did not let in migrants. How would this help? Would that improve birth rates? It would just cause less outside influence and make the country more of a leftist, homosexual echo chamber. Why is your country leftist, homosexual echo chamber? Ask yourself that question first, and then you will know the answers. It's no one's fault but yours. You and your Dutch people. You let it happen, and you won't start creating, you won't start going over, let's say, you won't go to Hague or Amsterdam or on the outskirts, and you won't start building concentration camps or fucking gas chambers, won't you? Because you want to get rid of them? It's your own problem. It's like my own problem is that Poland is a fucking shit show when it comes to politics. Like, we can't do anything because we have fucking incompetent politicians all my fucking life. And people been choosing them over and over again. And my only option was to either, if I wanted to stay there, I would need to go and kill a politician or two, go and serve fucking life sentence for a dickhead that I just killed, and that would change absolutely nothing because the same people would stay in power. It has to do with cultural movements in the 1800s in Berlin, the institute make transgender. But look, why did it spread to the West? Why didn't it spread to Poland? Why Poland? Why in Poland we don't have them problems? We can be normal, we can be Catholics, we can be tolerant, we can be everything, and there is no problems, and there is no migrants. Yeah, we have aging population. Yeah, you're right with that. We have aging population, and government try to do everything to push people to have more babies. Yes, that's true. You just said you do have. Yeah, because it's a free country. You can be whatever you are, just like Holland is. No one's gonna, no one's from your, so then you do have problems. Yeah, like I said to you, the problem for me is the politicians. It's not some institute of Germans in 1800s, because they started. They do, yeah, they made it up, they started it, okay, whatever, but I don't care about them, because if you don't care about them, then you don't care about anything else they produce. And then you start on Jews now. Yes, I know Muslims hate Jews, I know that. As a Polish and as a 6% Ashkenazi Jew, Hello. Because I did the DNA. My brother did DNA test, and I'm a 6% Ashkenazi Jew. So hello. And it's not like I've chosen it. No one fucking asked me. In the 13th century, more or less, when the Ashkenazi Jews were prevalent, the real Jews, not whoever lives in Israel right now. Those are not real Jews. Yeah, Ashkenazi Jews were the ones that were going around like gypsies, and they were lending the money, coin clippers, yes. 6% mean nothing, my friend. Even under Nazi laws, you would have not enough Ashkenazi DNA to count as a Jew. I don't know. I haven't studied that. 6 or 7. But yeah, bro, it's like I would strongly suggest you doing DNA test, and then form yourself, build what you are based on the reality and truth. So do a DNA test, see where your family, where your ancestors been from, how much percentage of each region culture you are, and then based on that create your own ego. Not based on, you know, what was your DNA results? I missed the answer. So it was like Viking, Norwegian, Isle of Man for some reason, some Scottish. So it was like the Vikings that went to raid the UK. Then the other part is like Balkan, because half of my family is like Balkan-ish. So Vikings, Balkans, 6% Ashkenazi Jew. So that's like Middle Ages somewhere. And what was the other one? Yeah, and that's it. Pretty and the Slavic in general. I don't even think it is about my DNA. When these Jews were teaming up together because they shared identity and goals, and that's what creates a country, my friend. When you have the group of people that share identity and goals and religion, and there you have, boom, a country. That's basically what it is. It's just a made-up thing. And you know what's the difference between the government and the bunch of thugs, like bandits? There is none, because the government have monopoly on oppression, and bunch of thugs, they will do the same. The only difference is government will give you the paper saying, oh, now legally we're gonna put you in a tiny little cell and we're gonna beat the shit out of you because that's legal. And a bunch of thugs will come to your home, will beat you up, will rape your wife, will take your fucking kidnap your kid, take your money. Oh yeah, well, there is no legality in that, is it? So there is no difference. For me, there is no difference. The governments and the bunch of thugs are the same thing. They just legalized bunch of thugs. I mean, we got Kobuko here. I'm not gonna ask her because I don't want to put her in trouble, but yeah, she knows it the best. If you were living in the country she lives in, bro, you would have no idea with what you're doing, because you wouldn't be doing that, because you would be praising the mighty Botox Lord of your country, and yeah, you would be so happy with him, because yeah, actually, you know what? You should go to Russia. Russia is a perfect country for you, because there is no gays. They stop everything. Like Kobuko can tell you everything. The Botox Lord. Yeah, you should definitely move out there. I think Russia is better than the rest of Europe. There you go. You should definitely go there, brother. You got 20 years old. You are perfect to go for a little storming run, I bet. If you wanna die for a new country, then go for Russia. 100%. You're gonna end up in some steppes of Ukraine. Yeah, Ukraine speedrun, there you go. Yes, I recommend the same to some of my viewers because they say, oh, how fucking great of a country that is. Thank you, Kobuko, because you literally just saved me here. We had such a long discussion. And now you just came over and you're like, yay. You just helped me. Thank you. You make things easier. And I'm 2.5 hours in, and I finished Duolingo 1 hour ago, and we're still here. Why are we here? I don't know. I'm gonna finish that now, actually. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for lovely discussion we had. Who is there? Who is there? Yeah, sneakers. Zelensky is a Jew. That's why Zelensky causes war. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no. But why do I care? Why should I care? I don't live there anymore. I don't live in Poland anymore. I don't care about Ukraine collapsing. I don't care about Ukraine being there at all. I don't care about anything there. If the war started today, I wouldn't go back to fight. Why should I? I know there is 30 million Polish capable people there, and they can be just fine without me. And maybe after the war, maybe the new Poland will be more suitable for me to live in. I don't know. So I'd rather not to get, I will do everything to promote my country, but I'm not gonna live there. I want all the migrants to go to Poland. If they want. If they are legal. And that's pretty much it. So 100% the same. I thought I'd get banned. Some people were so racist in my chat. Yeah, don't worry. When you're small and no one reports you, it's okay. It's just when people being dickheads, and at first I thought South America. Yeah, I love it, bro. It's amazing. At first I thought that RGD guy, that my dude here, I thought he was some kind of he was like provoking like things, like provoking me to say things, and then he would clip me and then like fucking abuse it somewhere or try to make me a fucking bastard. But no, I don't think he is. Cause it's like you don't know who you're talking to, right? Like there might be someone trying to like fucking take advantage over me or whatever. So yeah, I'm glad you're not. I'm a nice guy. There you go. You're a nice guy and you're not gay. We got it. I got banned 5 years ago for trash talking boob streamers. Oof, I love you. I love you. That's what we all need to do. That's what we all need to do. We all need to go on them fucking boob streams and just fucking slap them. Slander the bitches. Do you think OnlyFans should be legal? I think showing boobs on Twitch should be illegal. I think OnlyFans should be the place for them whores. Sims are degent. Subhumans. Tax the Sims extra. Simp tax, yeah. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, I think that was the most politically incorrect discussion we've ever had on that channel so far, and it touched on so many things, especially religion. And look, no one got shot. Yeah, exactly. No one died. No one got shot. No one got fucking angry. Everyone's happy. We came to a conclusion. We all know you're still young, bro. So I'm like telling you, like, if you're looking for your own identity, look up into your own culture, and look up into yourself. And the easiest way to do it is a DNA test. And then you can be like, okay, so do I want to be what I want to be, or do I want to be what I'm made to be? Like we had the talk before. But anyway, let's not fucking go anywhere. Why do you think DNA matters? I think DNA matters because I'm gonna say something you like. When I found out about the 6%, everything changed up in my life. Because I had that calculating kind of thing in my head. Like, I can't live normally and just, like, make money, spend money, don't care about money. I don't have that. I need to count everything. I need to have everything fucking counted for. And I was wondering, why is that? Why am I that fucking calculating? And then my brother came up saying, oh yeah, you know we're 6% Jewish. Are we? Fucking hell, so nice. Now I know. And it makes sense that DNA carries over traits of characteristics of a person. So probably that 6% comes from one guy or girl that was Jewish in my bloodline, and she was like that. And that's what I want to think, that I have that 6% and I'm calculating because of that. And also the other thing, I can be a full-on anti-Semitic now because I'm 6% Jewish myself. So I can call myself a dickhead, and then, oh yeah, but is that not anti-Semitic or something? Like, yeah, but I'm 6% Jewish. Is 6% not good enough to consider myself a part of, whatever? Same, bro. 5% Jew according to the test. Yeah, because we have the same gene pool. The only difference, like, you might have more of the what was it? Kazan. Yeah. So you might have more of the invaders DNA. But yeah, we have the same amount Tatar. Yes. Because you look very specific, like people in Kazan do. That Tatar genes. 70%. 37. Matties, call myself a wagon burner all the time. Yeah, but that's like, you have it way different, Lord, because you are the mix of the Europeans that came over, and then you are the mix of the local indigenous. Follow what you think is true. Yeah, exactly. Some cousin, yes. Yeah, you got the same kind of. I don't want to say you look the same, but there is a Russian guy from, I think from Kazan as well, and he's pretty famous in Poland. He's got a YouTube channel, Wieczesław Zarudzki. And he fucked off, and he lives in Poland, and he's from there. And yeah, it's like, I don't want to say it's like, yeah, it's like Tatar way of the facial features of a Tatar people. Yeah, it's not Mongolian. It's not Asian. It's Tatar. I love how Torah is read because it's a scripture. It's sung and not spoken. Okay. You are not even a Jew. You are 6% Ashkenazi. This is like saying you are a Buddhist because you are 6% Chinese. But because it's 6%, does it make it any less? Like, is the value drops because it's only 6%? I think we should embrace every single percent of what we are. So I would say, yes, I might have the Viking blood. I might definitely have the Balkan blood, because I just can't stand bullshit, and I'm just gonna tell you straight away when something is bullshit. I'm just gonna fucking tell you. And if you're gonna try to convince me to sell the bullshit to the people, I'm not gonna do that. It's just like the certain things, certain stereotypical things, traits, character traits, personality traits that been throughout history. And like, for example, in Poland, the group of half of my family comes from the region in like the mountains of Poland, bit of Ukraine, and Slovakia. All the mountain people there, they were called Lemks. And Polish Soviet government, after the Second World War, has had a massive problem with them because they wanted to be independent. And what they did, there was 140,000 of them living there in that region, and they Stalin moved 110,000 went to Siberia because they were too problematic to deal with. The lucky 30,000 were mixed into the population that started Wrocław, Breslau, whatever we got from Germans. That was Polish before, but that was like United State of Poland. Everyone from everywhere went there, and I ended up there. And then half of a family that was like Polish, but in the Ukrainian lands near Lviv, they went, and then my grandfather met my grandmother, and the other side as well, and yeah, that's my mother and father. Then you're minimalizing your own worth when you do that. Are you a Jew? I am a Jew. I am a Viking. I am from Scotland. I am from Isle of Man. I am from Balkans. And I would say I'm from Ukraine, and I'm from Poland, and I'm from everywhere. Native of what? Yeah, exactly. Native of what? There is like he's different because he's Canadian. He's different. They have it different. All the Americas. There is the main difference between Americas and Europe, or like rest of the world, because there was loads of mixing there. But then the mixing in Americas, it only happened when we discovered the Americas. So it's a weird kind of thing that went on. Because I'm noticing it here, how the people look and how they mixed. It's funny, but I'd rather have no Poland than under any occupation. But honestly, I don't want to say that, and I'm not gonna say that. But which one was worst? Soviet was worst. Because Nazis, they want to do everything quick. And Soviets did everything very long. And because they did it so long, they managed to completely rewrite the brains, rewire the brains of the people to make them into socialist slobs. And just basically, yeah, like two two Polish generations are wasted because of because of Soviets. So they literally destroyed the two generations of my people because they rewired their brains. And now we have still problems with that, and people still believe in the old stuff, and the same kind of way of thinking is like going, and it, like from Nazis we could be normal after being occupied by Nazis. We could stay the same, but after being occupied by Soviets we couldn't, because Soviets are just... Are you capitalist? I don't know. Am I? I am what I'm made to be. I'm in a system that demands me to have money. To get money I need to work. When I work I get money, then I can buy stuff. So I think I'm capitalist. I don't live in Cuba, so there is no communist here. And if you're asking if I hate communists, then yes, I do. I fucking hate communists. And I hate racists. And I hate Nazis. And I hate fascists. And I hate anti-fascists. And I hate humans in general. Humans are, I think, the biggest problem of this universe. We are the biggest problem. And I say that all humans should be eradicated before we spread anywhere else. Also, if you are worried about racial mixing, why do you go for Latina woman? Am I worried about racial mixing? I never said that. It's not about racism. It's about the culture. So, if you got me coming over to a country and the country is 95% Catholic, and I'm gonna go and ask a local Latina for a hand to her family, and they're gonna ask me 100% if I'm Catholic. If I was to say I'm Muslim and she's gonna be Muslim because that's what my book says, I wouldn't get permission from her father. I wouldn't get married to her. You know what I mean? It's like, if maybe, I'm not saying, but like, if you would come to someone else's home and demand them to do whatever you want, that's not how it works. So if you're coming over to Poland and you're telling me that, okay, you can be Muslim, but if you go outside on the street and you start preaching, and it's like LGBT, it's the same. It's like, shut up, you do you keep your religion, you fuck whoever you want to fuck, but don't fuck with people's heads, because, you know, that's wrong. Oh, we had such a fucking good time. Such a fucking good time. Alright, let me finish that, bro. At least you know what, you can do something for me, because I spent so much time with you. Just click that fucking not subscribe, click that fucking follow button. Do that for me at least. Make the number go up. Thank you. And now I'm gonna send you guys over to my boy Sneakers, and I'm gonna be prepping myself because I'm literally late and I still have to play the game. I still have to see my boys there. And thank you for follow, thank you for joining, thank you for a chat. Hope you will come back one day and ask me questions if you're not sure about your own life. I will share my experience with you, definitely, because it's like saying, oh, I'm gonna be 20 and I'm gonna be adult. No, you're not. No, you're not. I've noticed when I started thinking differently, and obviously not everyone is the same, but 25, 24, 25, 26, that's when your adult kicks in. So you're still young, bro. Take your time. Take your time and don't take any radical decisions up until you 25, because you will see definitely that your point of view changed a little bit, or tilted in a way. But yeah, okay, let's go. Start rate 10 seconds. Just finish developing at 20. Yeah, you're only now gonna be, you know, processing everything the right way, because your wiring is still warm. Okay, stay safe, stay sane, stay awesome. Mashallah, brother. And yeah, see you later. Where is it? Right, let's go.